Hey guys, it's Fettle here, and today we have a best class setup video for the second DLC weapon, the OHM. I figured it's kind of a newer weapon, so why not make a best class setup video on it? I have a very different class setup for this weapon than I do all my other ones, so I figured I could share it with you guys. You guys seem to really like these, so I figured it wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Now, the OHM is a very different weapon. If you know how to control it, it can be really good for you, but it is also very difficult to control. You're not able to put a foregrip on it. There's no option to choose that as an attachment, so it makes it a lot harder to control. The recoil has very weird recoil patterns, but if you can control it, this gun is very good. It has two variants, I guess. It has the assault rifle form, or not assault rifle, but heavy weapons form, and it can go into a shotgun form. I show both in the gameplay on screen. I think I used a shotgun form fairly well, actually, but you will notice that the heavy weapon side of it can have some weird recoil patterns and can be hard to aim, but if you're able to aim with it, it does drop people really quickly. Now let's get into my class that I have set up. I actually have an elite version of the OHM. I have the OHM Unending. Now what this does is it gives +3 to your ammo capacity, so basically kind of like an extended mags, but it gives even more ammo and you don't have to actually waste an attachment on extended mags. Now when I first got this, I was really happy because the elite DLC weapons are very, very rare because you can only get them out of normal supply drops. So I was pretty happy. I'd never seen an elite OHM, but I didn't think it was actually that good. I was thinking it was probably the worst of the two variants because it has +3 ammo and then -1 accuracy, fire rate, and range, which that's pretty major. You definitely want to have pluses in all of those, but this one didn't. But as I start using it, I've noticed that with the OHM's kind of weird recoil patterns, you may be missing quite a few shots and stuff before you can finally actually get the kill on people, and it takes a very, very long time to reload this weapon. So the fact that I actually have +3 ammo is actually really helpful. You can kill a lot of people before you have to reload. You won't just be in a gunfight and just miss a few shots and then have to reload it and be screwed because now you're just sitting there reloading this really long reload time weapon, and they're gonna come and kill you. So it's actually really helpful. So definitely obviously if you have an elite OHM, definitely put that on. But yeah, I don't know how the OHM would be without the extra ammo. You may want to substitute an attachment or something for extended mags, maybe. I'm not actually sure. But speaking of attachments, here are my attachments on screen. I used the quick draw, the stock, and advanced rifling. Definitely quick draw. It seems to have a really low handling, which I'm pretty sure is like the time it takes to raise up your sights. So you definitely, I think, need quick draw. I don't really use quick draw on any of my other classes, but I definitely think you need it here. I don't think you can put suppressor on the OHM. Even if you can, I use advanced rifling. Definitely go for the extra damage on this weapon, I think. And then the stock, it just gives you better movement while you have your sights up, which I think is also very helpful with this weapon, considering how hard it can be to aim sometimes. So I definitely think you might need stock. I also have the wild card 2 primary gunfighter so that I can have 3 attachments, so don't forget about that perk that you will need to use. Now for my perk 1 that I have, I use lightweight. I figured I'll use lightweight instead of low profile, which hides you from UAVs. Lightweight just makes you go faster because 1, this is a heavy weapon, so, you know, you kind of need some extra speed, and 2, there's no suppressor, so if you're going to be showing up on the minimap every time you shoot, it's not that different from if they get a UAV and you show up on their UAV. For my perk 2, I have peripherals. I use this on every single class I have. I love the larger minimap and the fact that their teammates, whenever I kill someone, their death icons don't show up for their teammates. I just kind of like that stealth aspect of that. I really like trying to be stealthy in this game and going for those kill streaks and stuff like that. This isn't really a stealthy class, but most of my other classes kind of are, so I make sure to have this on, and it tells you where people are. You get a bigger minimap. For my perk 3, I have a wild card, which is perk 3 greed. It gives me 2 perk 3s. I actually use toughness, which I don't really use on any of my other classes except this one, and blast suppressor, which I do use on like about every class. Definitely would recommend blast suppressor. Hide your blast suppressors on the minimap. But toughness, I definitely think is good for this weapon because of its weird recoil patterns again. So if you're in one of those gunfights, this gun already wants to launch your aim upwards, so toughness will be really helpful if you're being shot at. It's not going to move your aim as much as the gun already is, so you can still lock on and kill those people at the larger distances. Now for my score streaks, these are all kind of personal opinion for you. I use UAV with extra assist points, so then I can get extra assist points that go toward my next kill streak while my UAV is up, which my next one is a system hack, and I actually added assist points on this one. So as my system hack is going, every time a teammate kills somebody, I'm also getting plus 30 points for that. So combine that with the UAV's extra assist points, and it makes it a lot easier to get my last kill streak, which is the Warbird. All you gotta do is get like a kill or two, and then you can literally just go sit somewhere and just let your teammates get the rest of the kills and let those assist points stack up, and you'll end up getting your Warbird. I have the Warbird with Aggressor on so that the computer controls it, and it's usually pretty good most of the time. I would definitely recommend running the Warbird with Aggressor. If you don't have Aggressor on it, I probably wouldn't recommend it. Definitely would say just go to the Paladin. But anyway, score streaks are kind of personal opinion. And I hope you enjoyed this best class setup. I hope it was helpful. It is pretty different from most of my classes, so that's why I figured I would share it. I hope it helps you figure out what you want to do if you're using the OHM, because it definitely can be a good weapon if you know how to use it and have a good class for it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to go check out my other best class setup videos and my previous videos that I've posted, and I'll see you next time.